Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Lauren Stangl, and I teach marketing at Massey University in Auckland, New Zealand. This presentation, we're going to be talking about making the most out of your university experience. You may be thinking about going to university. You already may be a first-year student, a third-year, fourth-year student, or you may be thinking about going and doing a postgraduate degree. No matter what stage of your journey you're at, I hope you'll find some tips here that will help you make the most out of this experience. One of the first things I want to ask you is, why are you going to university? And I've taught at university for almost 20 years, and I recognize that there are a lot of different reasons why somebody may want to go to university. They may feel pressure from their family to do it. They may have always been a student and don't know what else they want to do, and so this is a natural step. But from our perspective as instructors, we hope you're coming to university to learn. And that's important to recognize that that is the key aspect. You're learning so that you can graduate, which is good, but also so you can go on in your career, in your life, and succeed, however you define that. And so as we think about going through university, it's important to think, what do you want to get out of this experience? This will be one time, maybe if you do postgraduate, 2 times, maybe if you do a PhD 3 times, but this is a very special time of your life. And it's not just learning, there's other aspects you want to get out of it. So how do you get the most out of university? I'm going to start by saying, be brave. All right. You are choosing to go into a new realm. You're choosing to invest time in yourself and money in yourself. So, and this is a choice. Up until now, your education has usually been dictated by somebody else. But now you're choosing to do this. So be brave. Some of the ways you can be brave is put your hand up. Volunteer to be active in class, volunteer to be engaged in things, ask questions. I know it's really hard for people, no matter what culture they're from, to ask questions in a classroom. People are scared. They will think people they don't know information, or they didn't read the assignment. So it may be difficult for you to ask and put your hand up in class, but go and talk to your instructor outside of class. At Massey University, we have lots of office hours, so students can just come and talk to us and ask those questions. But be brave. If you knew everything, you wouldn't be at university. So go ahead and raise that hand. The next aspect of being brave is extend your hand. Introduce yourself to others. That's hard to do, but you're here to learn, to meet people, to have new experiences. So start by introducing yourself to your peers. Sitting in your classroom, turn to the person next to you and introduce yourself. Go and introduce yourself to your instructor. If your instructor knows who you are and they can put a name with a face, they will most likely be able to connect you when opportunities come up. It's very important to me that I know who all my students are, and to this day, I am connected with them, even though they've graduated years from now. I had a student today who contacted me about an opportunity for students currently at university. She graduated 5 years ago. So make sure you introduce yourself to your instructor and to other staff. And there are a lot of people in the university who are there to help you. There are counselors, there are librarians. Be brave and introduce yourself. Lend a hand. That means join clubs and societies, help out, get involved, and again, volunteer. When we talk about clubs, all the universities have different clubs. There might be a social club, they might be sports clubs, they might be academic clubs like the accounting club or the finance club. So get involved, meet people, be brave in that way. Societies, organizations outside the university. if, for example, my marketing students here at Massey, they are automatically able to be part of the Marketing Association in New Zealand for free. Once they're out professionally, they have to pay. So I encourage them to go to these events, to get involved, and volunteering not only in the university, but outside of the university. Help at your church, join the Cancer Society, lend a hand. So those are things about being brave. The next point is to be curious, all right? You are here to learn, but one of the important things you have to remember is to redefine your comfort zone. What do I mean by a comfort zone? That's what you've always done. Those are the things that you feel comfortable about. Maybe you have always been shy, but when you go to university, you can redefine yourself. You can no longer be shy. People are meeting you for the first time. You can do this again by asking questions, going out and being curious about things, joining those clubs and societies, and then also using your electives. Usually when you have a program, you'll have certain courses that are required, but you almost always have some electives. Use those electives to learn things that you're interested in outside of your program. And again, extend yourself. Be like that little fish. Jump out of your little bubble and be curious. Remember, you're here to learn. So please learn beyond the assessments. When you're in a university, you're going to be learning a lot of information. You're going to be exposed to a lot of information. But as instructors, we can only assess a small part. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't learn the rest. You're here to get skills so that you can go on and do this in your career, and whether you have your own business or work for somebody else or for the government. So learn beyond your assessments and learn beyond your coursework. Just because you're taking certain classes doesn't mean you can't extend yourself in that way. You might learn something in the textbook or in your lecture that piques that curiosity. So get on the computer and do more research by yourself. Learn beyond the coursework. Master those soft skills. By soft skills, we mean things like public speaking, teamwork, leadership, networking. All of these are really important. In fact, most jobs are hired or are looking for people who have those soft skills. So master those, work on that, and be curious about how you can be better at those skills. The last point is to be strategic. Yes, your program will have specific courses, but one of the things you want to do is create a unique portfolio. Everybody who's taking accounting, or everybody who's taking marketing, or everybody who's taking nursing are going to come out looking the same if they have not done things slightly different, if they have not joined clubs and societies, but specific ones that will help build experience in that area, or use their electives. Again, if you are a marketing major, but you're thinking you might want to work in the sports industry, then use those electives to take sports management courses. Or you're interested in food, use those electives to take some food science, food technology courses. So you're creating a portfolio where you stand out. You're different than anybody else. And remember, use this opportunity strategically to gain experience. Not only join a club, but become a club executive. You're able to learn all the points, whether it be accounting for the club or being the leader of a club. You're able to do that and put that experience on your resume, on your CV, and gain that so that you can go into a new career feeling confident. Volunteer, again, to get experience, but be strategic about it. Customize your class projects. If you have an opportunity to do research on a specific company that you choose, pick one that's in an industry that you're interested in and apply for internships, whether they're through the university or outside. Again, you're trying to gain some real experience to use once you finish university. So if I look at these 3 points, you're going to be brave, you're going to be curious, and you're going to be strategic. And there's a lot of the things that overlap. We have ask questions. It's the same between being brave and being curious, or volunteering is the same between being brave and being strategic. Using your electives is the same between being curious and strategic. The number one thing that is in all of these is join clubs and societies. You may end up dropping out after a few months when your assignments get too busy, but that's the best way to meet people, learn, and figure out how to make your experience at university not only the most exciting, but the most strategic to help you on the next stages of your journey. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time and have an amazing time at university. Thank you.